Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Real Housewives of Miami, Season 5, Episode 5, and then I'll come right back with Episode 6. I watched like Seasons 1 and 2 years ago, but I have forgot all about this show. The reason I'm back though is because Elisa's husband, Lenny. Lenny got me back on the scene. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. If you are new here and you enjoyed the video, or if you're not and you just enjoy my channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe to help me grow my channel. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoy. Okay, so we start off episode 5 with Juliet. She's struggling as an empty nester. Her youngest Emma is visiting from Paris because Emma is living with her father in Paris for her last few years of high school. And so, Julia's like, "Oh, are you doing good with your grades and all that stuff?" And Emma called her out, like, "Girl, you don't be fronting for the cameras. You haven't been to a parent teacher conference since I was in the 6th grade. Mind you, she's in high school." And then she's like, "Okay, my grades are good. Like, they're fine. Like, what's the name of my school? When the last time you even talked to a teacher? When the last time you checked my grade? Like, when? What?" So Julie was like, "That doesn't make me a bad mom." Like in her confessional, she's just like, "Sometimes I miss things." Girl, you don't know what school your child goes to? Okay. But I know that Julia gets on her daughter's nerves, clearly, but you can tell she really does love her girls. And it seems like she based her life off of those girls. And when they're not around, it's like you just don't know what to do. That's why as parents, it's like we spend so much of our time just being a parent that when they leave, and they will leave, we don't know what to do. So Lisa is discussing the family dog Jack's passing and his ashes to her son. The ashes came, and of course she has to have this conversation without lackluster Lenny because he's never around because he doesn't want to be there and he don't care. She's explaining in her confessional how she basically feels like a single parent within a marriage. Like he provides financially and she signed up for this, but he's not present. And that's just not okay. I mean, it's not okay. He wanted to have these kids. He pressured her to have another baby. She had the baby, and now he don't want nothing to do with her or them kids. Larissa, she's on a date with a non-black male who she's clearly not interested in. And, why did I bring that up? Because when have we seen her out with a man that looks like this? We haven't. So, I mean, you could tell as soon as she walked through the door that she was not interested in this man. She just had to film a scene. Moving on, Julia and her wife and daughter are having dinner, and Martina is basically letting her know, like, stop smothering that girl. And she's like, "Why?" Like, she's like, she don't want those kisses. Julia says who? Says Emma. She said it. She said she doesn't want those kisses. Like, stop it. So they get into a heated argument because Emma she has a scooter license and she hasn't been wearing her helmet. Martina's like, "You know what? It doesn't make sense to be out and about without that helmet on." But, Julia's not letting it go. They're all getting riled up and yelling. And if things continue the way they're continuing, I don't see the marriage with Martina and Julia lasting, unfortunately. So I'm hoping something turns around for them before it gets to that point. Nicole is having a girls' day on, I don't know if it was her boat or her fiance's yacht, one of theirs. It's their boat, okay? Gertie is telling Alexia that she didn't feel like Alexia viewed her as a true friend. She's like, "I'm not just, your employee that just helps you out with your parties. I'm your friend." And Alexia's like, I do. I like you." She probably don't. She probably tolerates her. But that's just my opinion, okay? So Anthony tells Nicole that he'll fly the ladies out on a PJ, on a private jet, for their upcoming trip for Alexia's birthday. Lord knows I need me an Alex, honey. So the ladies are getting ready for their trip. A few of the ladies are going to drive. Some of them are going to fly in the PJ. They're, talking to their kids, their friends, whoever, about what they're going to wear. Alexia's son, he was like, "Ooh, leopard, I like." And then he was like, "Oh, are you turning 25?" And I thought that was so cute. That was sweet. So the ladies that are flying arrive to the private jet. They do a champagne toast, and they like, look, it only takes 20 minutes to get here, but we gonna be waiting on Lisa longer than 20 minutes. I'm sorry, Lisa would have had to drive. If Lisa is known for being late, and this is coming from a person who is always running late, okay? My time management is horrible. I'm usually on CP time, but if you're gonna be late when we're about to take a flight, now listen. When it comes time to get on that plane, honey, I'm gonna be there 2 hours early, okay? If we catching a flight, we shouldn't be waiting forever for you. Like, come on now, have some courtesy. So the ladies who are flying, they're there. They're just waiting. And y'all know Lisa arrived 2 hours late. I'm sorry, Lisa would have got left. After about 20 minutes, Lisa would have got left. Especially, she wasn't answering the text messages. So Leslie was like, I think something's wrong. If you ain't answering the text messages saying you on your way, honey, we are leaving. I would have left. I would have texted her and been like, girl, you gonna have to drive. And I would have left. 2 hours, y'all are just sitting on the plane for 2 hours. It's not taking off for a 20-minute flight. That is ridiculous. That don't make no sense. Anthony is annoyed because he like, look, I'm tired of Lisa's tardiness. This is ridiculous. He's pissed. He reminds them, look, I'm a lawyer, not a pilot. Like, I'm just doing this for fun. This is not what I do for real. So, I mean, no. Come on now. And she should have had consideration. I understand she got a lot going on, honey. If your mind frame ain't right, your headspace ain't right to go, just don't go. I know you want to film, honey. You got to drive. And they say it's like a 5-hour drive versus a 20-minute flight. So, Lexi's still concerned, but when she gets there, she's like, look, I got a lot going on. And they're like, girl, what's going on? And she's like, I don't really want to talk about it right now. Like, not right now. And they're like, oh, that's okay. We understand. No, we don't. Girl, you got me waiting for 2 hours. You better get to explain it and explain it fast. You better tell me everything, start to finish, top to bottom, okay? So they arrive to the Keys, the Florida Keys. It's nice. So while they're there, Lisa's nanny is telling her she's feeling under the weather, and she got to go. She has to leave. She shouldn't be around them children feeling under the weather anyway. So Lisa calls her husband, and she tells him like, "Look, you need to be home with your own kids because the nanny got to go." And he like, "Look, I mean, okay if I don't have no other choice, but you really like high key need to find a replacement. Like, find somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it." And she like, that's ridiculous. Like, you want to play tennis? Like, no, you need to be home with your own kids. Like, this is ridiculous. She snapped on him, rightfully so. But we know he don't want to play no tennis unless he's playing tennis with the love of his life, the woman he really loved, his jump off. So they go after she got the phone with him, and that's just a lot because you're not even there. You flew at that, so she can't just turn back around. Like, this is just too much. She got a lot on her mind. They at the pool. Lisa breaks down. And she shares that, Lenny is dating one of the hoochies from their parties that they've been having. I don't know why that woman was having them parties. Like, as we see, it ain't keeping the man, it's helping to push him out that door. So she was like, look, Lenny said, I'm divorcing you. She just looked at her because she's like, is everything okay? Like, why are you looking like that? And he's like, I'm divorcing you. And my mistress, she's going to be my girlfriend. And it's like, what? So she like, after 15 years it is. So everyone is dramatic. They upset. They in an uproar. Oh my goodness, what? So Lisa also said Lenny is kicking her out and told her she needs to find a home for her and the kids. That is where the episode ends for episode 5. But meet me right back here because we're going to get right back into it for episode 6. Don't hesitate to subscribe, like, comment, check out my other contents, and I will see you in the next one.